Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. My friends, welcome to today's episode of Top Deck. We are covering a top 500 historic deck today, Selesnya Angels by Axe89. Congratulations, Axe. I know you were one of the first for this. Last time we did an Angels deck, I didn't cover yours specifically. Excited to be covering yours today, particularly after the Mystical Archives here. So looking forward to seeing the rendition, seeing what's new in the meta, and on top of that, seeing your strong qualifier here with that top 500. So Planeswalkers, appreciate you tuning in. We got a lot to go through. Feel free to jump down below where we got the timestamps. We'll cover the main board, strategy, objective of this list. We'll talk about how we board for best of 3. Then we're going to go play some competitive Magic here in both best of 1 and best of 3 today. And don't forget, Planeswalkers, the deck list is available for you in the description. Questions or comments, let me know. Feel free to hop in the Discord server. That's also in the description. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video, and other great ways to support the channel as well. So let's hop into this one here. So we got our top 500 Selesnya Angels deck, again by Axe89. So here's actually what we got going on. So it's certainly moved around for the meta, which is great, and definitely adjusted. So Axe did a great job on that. Now, a couple of things here, and I do want to scroll over this quickly, is you'll see most of the adjustments actually happening in the sideboard. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Some change-ups in the main board, but the reality here is you're just splashing for green for that Coco still, and that's a big piece of this engine. The other thing is we do have some interactions here versus some of the other Angel decks where we didn't have this in the past. I like that, the ability to remove things that our opponents have. That's either going to be beneficial in terms of the mirror match, additionally beneficial in terms of decks like Elves, those kinds of things. So very important to see that. We also got that removal with Skyclave Apparition, and then lovely triggers here to get beefy, big, and fast. So love it. So where's this sit? Well, it's really kind of an aggro mid-range deck, again gaining tons of life, lots of things that we can do here, and the strategy objective is really to keep pounding the board with our Angels, getting bigger, leveraging Righteous Valkyrie, leveraging Resplendent Angel, obviously everything else that we have in here as well, my friends. So really excited about this deck here today. Again, excited to play Axe's particular version, and I think this is a great deck for us to look at here for the Mystical Archives meta. So with that, we're going to move on to our sideboard Planeswalkers, where we will talk about it in terms of aggro, mid-range, and late game. So in terms of the aggro lineups, these are going to be things like mono red aggro. It could be Elves. It could also be Gruul aggro. Additionally, mono red burn to some extent. You may think you're gonna hit other Selesnya Angels decks. Again, kind of a mid-rangey deck. So we'll pause there and kind of talk about how we board against aggro decks. Aggro, we can certainly use the Baffling Ends. Deck and Stone is great as well. Additionally here, we will play, we don't need Rest in Peace. Thalia isn't bad actually, but I like this more so in terms of late game decks, but this one's not bad where you can get a clip early in. So the big ones that we're really going to look at is Baffling End, Deck and Stone. Those will be the key cards that we want to move in. What I'd move out is something like an Ajani. I also don't mind moving out Youthful Valkyrie here, because this is really whenever another Angel enters, so you can get a big body, but everything else is going to do just fine. So that's kind of how I would look at in terms of those aggro lineups. Again, Gabos is a big one in that space too, so don't forget that. Then when we move into mid-range, again, something similar here. Additionally, we might start to consider the new Phoenix deck. Is it Phoenix? Also, we have our lovely Rakdos Arcanist deck that we just did yesterday that you guys can check out as well. So those are all big ones to pay attention to. Additionally, that Gruul aggro is kind of that blend like we talked about. Other things to consider obviously are the sacrifice decks, Rakdos, Jund, food decks, those kinds of things as well. Here what we're going to play is, if anyone's leveraging that graveyard, we're going to definitely play Rest in Peace. That's going to be a big one for us. Additionally, if you need to, Baffling End, Deck and Stone's good in this space. If we get to it where we begin to play opponents that have more spell heavy stuff, That's where you'll kind of move into the Thalia. Again, if you are playing creature based, similar to that direct removal there, we got your Sharn to hose down some of those sacrifice decks as well, my friends. Then when we move into the late game decks, these could be decks like the Ultimatum deck. We got Rainbow Ultimatum, we got Jeskai Control, we got the Wizard or Gandalf decks as always, my friends. Additionally, you might run into the Azor's Control and Grixis Control. Now, you also have in that mid-range space Dimir Rogues that we can't forget about. And when we do play some of these late game decks, here again, we'll consider things like Thalia, we'll consider things like Redain. You'll move these in, and what you'll move out are Baffling Stone and Deccan Stone. Those are going to be the big ones that you'll look to kind of flip out there. So, Planeswalkers, that is the strategy objective of this deck list. We talked about how we're going to board for our best of 3 lineups, the aggro, the mid-range, and the late game. So moving at a fast pace there. If you do have questions or comments, let me know. Happy to help. Feel free to hop in the Discord server and ask around there too. And I'll be lurking. No, I'm just kidding. I'm always pretty involved. So with that, let's go ahead and play some competitive Magic here. Really looking forward to touching back on our Selesnya Angels decks, my friend. So we'll go ahead and we'll play our historic ranked. Again, Selesnya Angels. One we just did, Rakdos Arcanus, number 1 there. Again, by our buddy Luis Salvato. So congrats, Salvato, on, I think it was SCG 5K, I believe. I can't remember, but you guys will have to check out, and gals, check out that video. All right, Rafael Rebello here for our first best of 1 match. This is actually too late for us, so we're gonna mulligan. This is better, so we'll keep this. Do we want to keep 2 of these guys is the question. I actually would prefer to get rid of one of these, even though we'll go like that. Even though the ability to, and I gotta think if I want to play that green or not. Okay, there we go. So we'll certainly do this, and this is whenever we gain 5 or more life. All right, looks like we got a nice white Tron deck here. So do we want to hit that is actually the question. They're going to ramp. We can sit on this. This is more damage. I think we do this. We'll give them the ramp. This we want to hit. So this is going to be the better play here. All right, there's some fast damage. We'll have to see what we can do here. Old steel. We got plenty of white here. Keydrawn they can crack. They got a lot of draw. There's our Karn. That's what we need to hit. So this will go not enough. 1, 2, 3. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got plenty. We're not going to be able to take them out here.
I will return.
We're not going to have anything to kill the Platinum Angel, which is the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Take it back. Boom! We top decked exactly what we needed. If we have at least 15 life or more than our starting life total, exile this and each artifact and creatures our opponents control. Boom! We top decked our only answer. That was beautiful. Axe, well thought. There you go. That was the only thing that we needed there to win the match. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're not going to see that happen every day, my friends. Oh, and that is also why you don't just give up. Had to think about it. Had to think about it. Awesome. All right, on to our next best of one match. Johnny closing out things for us. Pretty awesome. You may want to add in a couple more of those Axe Johnny's just to clear the board like that. Probably not run into too many Tron decks, though. Actually, you don't run into a lot of Tron decks. They're pretty popular, though, for a lot of people that enjoy playing Historic. I definitely run on a green Tron. You guys can catch me on Twitch. I like playing that once in a while. On there. All right, we can keep this. This will be a little bit slow. We don't have our 1-drop, but that's okay. We do got Coco, so we can see if we can make El Tundra feel it, I guess. Keep it. We'll go 1, 2 into that. Ooh, it's the Simic deck, I bet, huh? We'll find out pretty quick. There's a nice Simic deck that took down a lovely win here recently. 2, 3, 4. Scoos it is. There's that Johnny for us again. Oh, excuse me. Gotta love my allergies. All right, so we do have a Johnny, which is awesome. Can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. Good news is we do have Coco. We'll take 8. And we'll see what happens. If they have a counter on our Coco, we'll be in trouble. That's okay. Oh, nothing good here. Extraordinarily unfortunate. Extraordinarily unfortunate. Horrible, 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 horrible pick. It's too bad. All right, so their board's on. we need to figure out what we want to do as well here. Certainly this is a big one. I'm gonna pay 2. We're gonna do this. And we'll do this. There we go. Tons of life back. Exactly what we needed. And then this should trigger as well. And then we can figure out if we want to play Ajani or not. Boom. Everything just got real big. Actually, we can drop Ajani next turn, wipe the board. Oop. There we go. That is beautiful. All right, we'll block here on our flyer. We still have 10. We have lethal. We can drop Ajani and wipe. I think they're a little upset. El Tunda. Good news is when you play on Arena, you don't have to remember all those triggers. It's going to give them all to you, which is nice. All right, they're roping us. Europa. Unless we somehow went away and DC'd, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, that's them. I guess it's gonna happen. Oh, there we go. They're back. They are back. I will play this just to do it because I really like it. Again, 15 or more. 0. Boom. Not bad. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. It is hot. Selesnya Angels. Oh. Nasty. So nasty. All right. One more best of 3 here. And then we'll go into our next match. All right. Can we keep this too? I will keep this one. Play that first. So remember, we still have deck and stone. L's deck. So we'll wait. We need to play 2 here. do that. I'm gonna deck this guy. Chancellor. We're gonna top this one. Here we go. Get a lot of damage in as fast as we can. There's their draw. All right, who do we want to hit here? I think that's what we want to get rid of. One, two, three, four. Do they have the big guy? Crater. Boom, we're good. We beat the elves deck. Awesome. 3-0 in best of one, my friends. That is commanding right there for sure. Love it. All right, we're gonna go into our best of 3 matchup now. Woo, super strong. All right, traditional historic ranked. Again, we did the #1 Rakdos Arcanist. We're gonna hop into or fly into our Selesnya Angels. So for those of you that are joining at this point, we crushed best of 1. We went 3-0. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're playing our best of 3 competitive historic here. So looking forward to putting up a nice match. So let's see what we get. So far we haven't played any late game. Maybe we'll hit that here. If that is the case, I guess we'll see quickly. Oh, we play first. All right, this is good. We'll keep that one back. Sack deck could be a problem. It's blue, so it's not a sack deck. Go green here. Actually, we might do this. We'll do that. Do this guy. All right, so next turn, we can keep Speaker of the Heavens on. Good. Maybe a Phoenix deck. Let's see. This guy's gonna get 1 bigger. We'll gain a bunch more. We'll wait. Same damage. Getting Valkyrion's lethal for us. So we got a late game. Destroy all. This is where you need Linvala, actually. Would be this matchup. We're not going to attack in with everything here. We'll try and see if they hit this. Alright, so now we can do this though. Alright, they need to wipe the board. If they don't, we're good. Jeskai control is what we're hitting. So what do we want to pull in here? We definitely want Thalia's. So we'll drop these. I like Redain too. Go one on there. I think we go like this. There we go. All right, let's try that. Oof. All right. Oof, 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 oof. Mad scientist. Do we keep this? We don't keep that. Oh god. Keep this. All right, good. All right.
I know. Let's skip to the good part.
Gotta kill him if we can. We'll try it. There we go. Gone.
That didn't go according to plan. This isn't up. You know what? I'm not done.
We're gonna put everything on him. Just in case he's got something weird.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
let's see if they do it. 6 will bring me back. There it is. That's big for me. Real big for me. We will do this. We will do this. All right, if we get this through, there's the counter. Knew that it was coming. They'll put that one back. No, we still got our castle Ardenvale.
Right on schedule. Let's skip to the good part.
There we go. Making sure we get that guy off the board.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
They need a Wrath. There it is. We can get a Coco. Be nice. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So now we know that that's in there. Let's try that. That's what I was waiting for. Coco main. Whew. Lots to come back from here. They'll kill the bishop. It's too bad. Now we're at even. All right. We need to get to another Coco, but they're going to have the defense. They're at top deck, we're at top deck. Ugh. Whew. Jeskai control it is. So now we know what they have. Very, very unlucky. If we cannot spring, we're gonna go to the next one. All right. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. All right, let's take this one down. So, what can we do again? We could go with Johnny on the top. I think we're okay here still, though. Could do deck and stone on him. I think we're okay, though. We'll stick to what we have. Oh, we were so close, too. We have to get him on the explosiveness. This is not fast enough. This is faster. Turn 3. We'll keep 6. Get rid of that. We'll shoot for it. Need to land, we need to land, we need to land. Oh, this is gonna hose us now, actually. Good. Bomber. Bomber, bomber, bomber. That is going to cost us the game. The one land will cost us a game. Because now they're ramped to 6. And they can definitely drop whatever they want here. Teppy.
I know that
Wow, look at that. gonna pop it back again.
Don't make another move.
They made it though. They lived. That's all they needed.
You know what? I'm not.
Oh, here comes the big one. Tap all my stuff down. Kill my guy. So we gotta do our 2 here. Alright, he's off. We'll block with the Soul Warden. If I can get my flyers going here, we might be okay. We'll see. Just need to keep this to more than 7 starting life total. They kill my speaker, I'm hosed. Block here. So I did that so they can't hit me for 5 directly as well.
Sorry, keep up the pace.
Oh, please give me a land. Please give me a land. Ugh. There we go.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
Uh oh, they're gonna hit me on the stack. Look at that. So funny. So funny. We're gone. Didn't matter. Look at that. Wow. But we crushed best of 1. So happy with that. Not bad. We had mana problems there to the last match. If I maybe would have played that differently, we might have got through. But it happens. So let's go ahead. I was hoping we'd be a little bit more aggressive, and we fell short, but it happens on the mulligan. So, all right, Planeswalkers, here we go again. Top 500 deck by Selesnya Angels. Absolutely lovely deck. Had a blast with it. Again, lots of decent moves here in terms of the meta, things that we could have played differently. What I would have played now, knowing they had Torrential Hulk, obviously the deck reshuffle everything back in, and the cards, we could have played Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace would have shut down their cards and a lot of the stuff that they could do, so that would be one that I would have swapped in there instead of the Skyclave Apparitions as well. So something to note for the future. Good lesson learned. In best of 1 we went 3-0. We absolutely crushed it. In best of 3 we went 1-2. We ended up losing, but it was still a good match. Very happy with the results. We had a couple of hiccups, some things that we could have done differently, but it happens. So where does this sit in the meta, my friends? Well, certainly for best of one, I think it's definitely a tier 1 deck still. It commands one of the highest win rates, and certainly shuts things down. In best of 3, Selesnya is still doing very, very well. In Arena, we have seen outside in some tournaments a lot of different things with Arcanus and those kinds of things. I would say that this is probably a tier 2 deck, or at least some shell of the Coco. So very excited again nonetheless to see this. So congrats, Axe, on hitting the top 500. I believe you made the MQ off this deck and love seeing it as well. So all right, Planeswalkers, questions, comments, let me know down below. Happy to help. Hop in the Discord server. If you like today's video, flip me a like, and looking forward to continuing to do more historic here in top decks. Gonna pull together a tier list for you here for the mystical archive stuff with Strixhaven. So lots more decks coming your way. Great way to support the channel down below. Appreciate the patrons, appreciate the YouTube members as always, and we'll see you again soon, Planeswalkers. Stay safe, take care. A lot more things coming your way. Until next time, Mythras out.